Today we have a 1997 993 Turbo, which is well known to us. It's got 23,000 miles. We sold it to a very good client of ours who has recently traded it, and here comes another one for a road test. So let's go. Well, there's your start. It is a semi-cold start because it did come up from the basement, but I can assure you this 993 Turbo has been well known to us and starts incredibly well when it's cold, when it's hot. It is just an exceptional car. It has been maintained extremely well. It was long-term owned by a gentleman from the Potomac region Porsche Club of America. It was serviced at Ralph's Auto Service, which is also Ralph's Auto Service. Ralph is one of the premier Porsche techs for many, many years, prior, I think, to selling his own business and then simply working there. But it's Ralph's Auto Service and well known in the Potomac region for the Porsche Club members. It has 23,012 miles. It has been serviced by us. We recently replaced the valve covers, valve cover gaskets, charged the AC, corner balanced and aligned it, replaced the tires, installed a new battery. This was while it was in the ownership of the previous gentleman that we sold it to, who is a well-known collector here in Long Island and who has several Porsches in his collection. But this is going, due to a trade with us, towards another significant automobile from our inventory. Oh, nice. So, I mean, everything is working. It's got a lovely sunroof. This 993 Turbo also happens to have K40 radar, front and rear radar with laser diffuser, which is remote and can be turned on from a knob under the dashboard. So we're gonna warm it up a little bit and show you that it is one of the nicest 993s you can come across. We're also gonna mention that it does have a Carfax. Many years ago, I'm told, and the car, if it is inspected by anyone, will corroborate this, apparently was snubbed in the nose at a traffic light. Either someone backing up or the gentleman who owned it just took off a little prematurely. But at the time, he wanted to replace the front bumper so that it was absolutely as new as it was prior to cracking the front bumper. So we do welcome any inspections whatsoever. It has got a Carfax because of this, but we would not have the car if it wasn't a proper car through and through and straight as an arrow. But it had an unfortunate incident one day at a traffic light. So again, not much we can tell you other than it's really well serviced. It's been cared for. It is immaculate. It has mostly original paint other than the front. And the interior has supple leather. It has never been used in inclement weather. It has an excellent gearbox, clutch, aluminum shift knob, brake handle, and really is exceptionally nice, other than having the bad day on Carfax, which, you know, I'm not saying we don't care, but I wouldn't care if I knew the car was straight. And over the years, you get to a point where it's unfortunate, but they will need something or other as they get older. And if the car were another 10 years older, I'm not sure anyone would care, because somehow it crests a point in life where it's okay, as long as the car is straight, to have sympathetic restoration, which is what I would say this is, although it was premature sympathetic restoration because of the bump at the traffic light. It has got a Bilstein suspension kit. It has been lowered to European ride height. and it has an exhaust system with sport catalysts, so it sounds exceptional without being that overdone boy racer sound. So when we get on it a little bit and from the outside, I'm sure we will I'm sure from the outside you'll agree it sounds great. It sounds great from the inside. It goes very well, which you will see on the farm road on our way back to Autosport after our flybys, which will take place now. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the flybys and hearing this 993 turbo from the outside. It is exceptional in every way. It is your typical Porsche that does everything right, as we always say, because it is a Porsche. As everyone knows, it's the last of the air-cooled Porsches and a supercar in its own right, because it is exceptional and one of the best Porsches they've ever manufactured, bar none. So we're going to come up to the farm road here. We're going to go through the gears, get on a little bit, and then as we always say, bring it back to the homestead, clean it up, and put it back in the showroom, awaiting anyone's interest to give it an exceptional new home. Well, here we are at the FFR road. First gear, second, third, fourth, fifth, as docile as can be around town. Sixth gear, which is way too low on the RPMs to just cruise around town. And let's put it in fourth, third, and get on it. Well, it's a supercar in every respect. It brakes exceptionally well. It tracks exceptionally well. Gearbox and clutch are exceptional. It really has no disappointments. And we welcome any questions you may have. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.